Previously on Around the Mat.
We're going to go ahead and jump to our friend, John Evans.
And I'm here to give you my recounting of the Gary Tonin versus Kit Dale match.
Do you think that Gary let that heel hook go?
I don't know. I think Kit had that look on his face, so like it was hard to tell if it was going to be tight or if it was going to be not.
What did we learn about Gary in this fight?
Gary Tonin's fucking frightening.
I am really a big fan of Gary, even though, as I said, he's beaten me before. If I would send him a message and challenge him, he'd probably fight me.
Do you want me to email on your behalf to Gary?
No,
I'd be happy
that
to
was
do that.
That was a hypothetical statement.
That's
I'm
pretty
texting
easy.
him right now.
Choose your destiny.
All right, guys, here to talk about our next match, which is Keenan Cornelius versus Vinny Magalhaes, is our very own Lex Friedman. Lex, take it away.
So this was a match between two GQ models. Keenan's so hot right now. And Vinny was even hotter in his tight pants. There's a 35-pound difference, and Vinny being the bigger guy, and we saw incredible flexibility on both sides. So my girlfriend and I both watched, and we saw the match differently. Here's first how I saw it. I saw Keenan pull guard in the beginning. Yeah, he couldn't get anything going. In the 4th minute, he got an awesome heel hook attempt, and Vinny countered with a toe hold right back. Then there's just a lot of back and forth with the Keenan toe hold in the 10-minute mark. There's an X-guard sweep. I'm a big X-guard fan. It's beautifully done at the 14-minute mark. Guard pass by Keenan at the 15-minute, and then Keenan mounts and just stayed there for 3 minutes, working towards that mounted triangle with an arm locked attempt towards the very end, and Vinny escaped the arm lock. My girlfriend said, she summarized the match like this. She saw it a little differently. There looked to be some scissoring in the beginning, she said, and some happy baby pose by Keenan. For those that don't know, happy baby is a yoga pose. And then she said the X guard at the 13-minute mark looks like a very interesting sex position. Thank you.
You know what, guys? I almost feel like we just end it here. Like, the whole podcast should just end with Lex's retelling.
That was amazing.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw this over to Christian. Christian, how's Keenan's knee? Is it dead?
I can't confirm nor deny that. I haven't seen Keenan. I spoke to him, but that was about it. It appeared to look very tight. Keenan obviously said that it was tight. You could kind of see it in his face. He didn't enjoy how it made him felt. So I don't know. I hope he's okay. He seemed to be fine for the rest of the match and everything else like that, but obviously that might settle in a little bit after the adrenaline's done. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Kevin, how did your knee feel after that?
Fucking tight. I did that thing where, like, first of all, as it was happening, I started to roll in my seat. I was like, oh, no, no, and even started to go down and tap. I thought he had briefly. I know he didn't. I've seen the replay. I'm just saying real time. I thought he had for a second. I think we saw exactly why we were excited about this match. Vinny's fucking dangerous, and when Keenan gave him just a slight opening, that's as close as we've seen Keenan coming to tapping that wasn't referee-induced in a very long time.
Paul, was it worth the wait?
I think so. I think this was a pretty damn exciting match between two guys that gave us exactly what we're kind of billed. I thought it went very similar to how it would have played out, you know, if we had to kind of preview this, which we did multiple times. So yeah, I think it matched the hype for sure.
Lex, did you find yourself even more enamored with Keenan and his performance here?
When I first fell in love with Keenan, I fell in love with his beautiful guard. But the thing I, was mesmerized further with, almost fell in love with him again. You know, it's in our later stages of our relationship, is his guard passing game. He showed incredible guard passing here. Very creative way to get past the guard. I mean, that's amazing for a guy who's kind of known to be that double guard pull guy at the purple and brown belt levels. To show incredible guard passing at the highest level of jiu-jitsu is awesome.
Christian, what did we learn most about Vinny in this match?
I mean, Vinny's dangerous. You know, it's awesome. Obviously, Kevin was wrong by the flying triangle. That obviously didn't happen, but Vinny's no joke. You know, and Vinny's very, very respectable, and he's got a really, really good game. And you know, I would have liked to see, maybe I wouldn't say a rematch, but I think like they felt each other out for the first time, and it was really nice. And I would like to see them go at it again. But I think Vinny has a even better chance of beating Keenan if they fought again.
Interesting. Strong statement. Lex, do you think that's the case?
I don't know. I think to be honest, I was really surprised Vinny did as well as he did. I see a rematch going with Keenan dominating and submitting in the first 10 minutes.
What makes you think that?
I think that Keenan would go for a takedown aggressively pass and mount as he did towards the end of the match, and submit from mount as he almost did.
Paul, I have to ask this. When Keenan did get mount, what was going through your head?
That mount in no gi is not nearly as fun as with the gi. I think a lot of the positions when we don't have to worry about points that traditionally jiu-jitsu people have been really like into, like, oh, there's a sweep, or he got the back, or he got the mount. Unless you can do something from there, it doesn't really matter. So while I think Keenan probably won this fight positionally, I think Vinny was probably closer to ending it off that heel hook. But I don't know what the rest of the panel would say about that.
I would disagree with that highly.
Oh.
I think Paul tuned out at the last 3 minutes of the match where Keenan was dominating, working in a mounted triangle, and almost had a really nice armbar.
First of all, I think we're being super naive about how fucking amazing this fight was. Why aren't more people giddy? This fight made me happy to watch grappling. Like, this was the best possible fight easily of the night. It was the only time two competitors showed up on the same level and matched intensity. Gary Tonin was on a different level than Kit Dale. Love Kit Dale, it was a different level. Salo and Caputo were on a different level as well. We'll call it that. This was the only match two guys at very pinnacle stages in their grappling went the fuck at each other. It was amazing. I genuinely was impressed by how well Keenan was able to control the fight, but when it came to finishing it, they were 1-1. I genuinely thought Keenan was going to finish that mounted try. I really thought he was. He was close.
Christian, I wanted to know this from your perspective. When Keenan was cranking on Vinny's leg, and Vinny just turns around and laughs, maybe elaborate for us how unlikely that is for most people.
Vinny is obviously some kind of monster, I don't know, but he obviously, like, even going into the situation, he just kind of gave it to him. Like, he kind of like knew he was going with it, and he just waited, and I think it was more of like a mental aspect to kind of like let Keenan know, like, hey, like, this isn't going to work out for you. You can try if you want to, but my feet are going to be rubber. So, you know, and as soon as Keenan let go, I mean, Vinny went 100 miles an hour, and he was right in Keenan's face again. So it was really nice. But, I mean, to see Vinny give him that amount of play and Keenan still take it and not get it, it was kind of like, it was really shocking on. Like, I think it was like one of the highlights of the fight too, to see like, okay, like, we're definitely here to fight.
Was there anything for you, Lex, when Vinny gave the no, not in this house toward the end of the match?
So I'm a huge fan of that. I do that all the time.
Do you really?
No way. No way.
Yeah, I do that all the time in a match when like, especially when the guy I'm going against has teammates who are sort of yelling and getting excited, and he almost gets a takedown, or he almost gets a submission, or he almost gets something. I do this a lot, so I love it. It's wrestlers do that too. It's an awesome. It's like, no, you guys misunderstand. This match is I am in control of this match.
Is it true, Lex, that you learned that finger wave from your girlfriend telling you to stop watching so much damn grappling?
Ooh.
Yeah. He's not allowed to respond to that comment.
I want to go down the line. Did you guys think this to be the match of the night?
Without fucking question, this was the best match of the night. First of all, Keenan's really he's astounding. No gi. Plus, he inspired Caputo with a little worm guard. I don't know if everyone caught that. You know,
I did.
Not important.
Yeah.
Not important. Vinny's the fucking beast. I want to watch that fight again. Like, I really would like to see them throw the gi on. Fuck it. Let's live wild.
It was a hell of a fight. I think it was one of the best Metamoris had. I still like to see a finish, so I got to go with Gary and Kit on that one. But I will raise you one, and I would say I would like to see this match in MMA, because I think that Keenan probably has some pretty damn good striking, just growing up around traditional martial arts, you know, with his dad, Tom Callis, and everything. And then Vinny obviously had the M1 belt. So I think this in MMA would be very, very interesting.
Wow, are you trying to start shit here, Paul Moran? Are you trying to start your own organization and be a promoter right here, right now, and challenge both of them to a match for each other?
I have enough unfinished projects going on, but I think Sean Magalhães, dream, he'd be all over this. He'd put that shit together.
I think this match is like the biggest weight difference on the card, so I always, or if not, I don't.
Close.
Who knows? Who knows? The point is, I love it. I think that represents jiu-jitsu whenever it's a light guy going against a heavier guy. So for me, that was the exciting part. As I said, I did watch it with my girlfriend. It's very distracting how much she was making fun of the first half of the match. And it kind of made me realize that jiu-jitsu looks silly to people that don't know what's going on because they were both on their asses working for footlocks. But it looked like she was a bigger fan of the Dean Lister match or the Gary Kitt match because there's some guy on top and one guy on bottom as opposed to two guys sitting on their asses. So I don't think it's the match of the night for me.
I mean, I think the fight was good. It was definitely, for me, it was one of the most entertaining fights of the night. I would have loved to see a finish, but obviously that didn't happen. But I think with the level of exchanges that went back and forth and the amazing gymnastic capability of Vinny backflipping off the mat and landing so smoothly, I think it was nice. It was good to see them go at it, and especially because it was built up from obviously the last Metamoris didn't happen. But like I said, I wish we would have saw a finish, but it didn't happen. Maybe in the future, or an MMA fight, that would obviously be nice too. I like that point was made. That was good.
Vinny looked amazing in those tights too. Let's not Keenan with the red, great fashion match.
That's the outfit of the night, I would say.
Oh, that was the outfit of the night?
Oh, you're gonna go with Keenan with the outfit of the night. Probably hair and eyes of the night too, right, Lex? Or are you just stopping it?
No, hair is pretty nice too. Although Josh Barnett's outfit kind of steals it from me.
Spoiler alert! Don't say anything.
Yeah, I was about to say we haven't gotten there yet. You did.
Come on, bro. Is this your first podcast?
Whoa, you made it all the way to the end of the video. That's awesome. And you're awesome too. Well, most of you. I apologize profusely for Lex's obsession with Keenan, but that's the only way he can cope since Keenan took out that whole restraining order thing on him. Don't ask about it. It was ugly. If you liked our exclusive footage from Metamoris 4, then be sure to check back here at YouTube/VerbalTapCast for unseen footage from the other matches. That's right, we're halfway there. You're pot committed at this point, so you might as well just do it. Oh hey, and would it kill you to give us a like? Seriously, we don't ask for a lot. Just give us a like, whether we really deserve it or not. And we probably don't. But if you can give one to a cat video, you can give one to us. Okay, thanks. Until next time, guys.